Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some recent things that I picked up online, in store, wherever you, I don't know, wherever you can call it, mainly on eBay though, I will say that. So I have 3 figures here, 1 accessory, and then 2 little items that I picked up at Five Below that I think might be interesting, and I'll explain that once we get there. But to start off, let's go with the smallest item here. We do have just this cheap little shirt that I got off of eBay, 6-inch scale, kind of like this grayish army green type shirt. But I did want to get this for a figure we're going to talk about here in just a second. So I'm going to throw that to the side and actually pull him up. And then it's going to be the John Cena from the Target exclusive SmackDown 4-pack. So I'm going to pull him out of here real quick. We'll take a look at him. But the reason that I want this is I kind of want to make a custom The Marine John Cena, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Of course, The Marine is an old movie that John Cena used to star in when I was a kid. I thought he was like actually in the military. A little odd, but here we have the figure, once again, from that Target 4-pack. There were a bunch of different ones on eBay I could have grabbed, but I decided to get this one because of the jersey. It was a decent price, and to have this really, really cool jersey that I'm not going to use, I figured I might as well just grab this, have it in my collection. And who knows, I can have it for the future. But I do want to make like a custom of him with, like that t-shirt on right there. Of course, that's who this is for. With the jeans and everything like that. Something else I used to, but I don't have any John Cena figures in my collection. And I am not a fan of his leg molds. I hate him in the jean shorts and everything. I think it looks ridiculous. The figures never stand correctly. I'm not a huge fan of him to begin with, but he's back doing his farewell tour, and I wanted to have an action figure of him, so I figured I'd make a custom one of my favorite iteration of John Cena, of course being from the Marines. I'm going to throw that shirt on him, he'll have the jeans, swap out the hands, give him like a firearm or something, but regardless, we are going to have a custom one, and I wanted to make sure that I had both head sculpts. So I have both head sculpts there, the extra hands, and then of course that little bandana or the headband that came with him. We have that as well. So I'm going to throw all that to the side, including that shirt. And the next 2 figures that we got are actually really cool. So this one right here is going to be a Grail figure of mine. It's not something that's extremely expensive or anything, but this is one that I've always wanted in my collection, and I decided to bite the bullet. So this is going to be the WWE Legends Series Magnum TA. Now, Magnum TA, of course, has not wrestled in decades. He got into a really bad automobile accident. And I forget what happened exactly to him, but it definitely impacted his wrestling career. But his elite is just so cool. Him as a wrestler is so cool. I just love this. Those boots are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful on there. The knee pads, the black trunks, the vest, and then, of course, that awesome mustache. He is just so 80s. If he was around right now, he would most definitely be my favorite wrestler. I am a big Magnum TA fan. Always wanted this elite, and he is definitely going to go somewhere right here in the front row. I'm very excited to add him to the collection. So we have that. And the next figure here, on a whim, and, well, actually, I'll say this. Fairly recently, I've been watching a lot of Marky D123 here on YouTube. And if you are unfamiliar with him, he is a guy that reviews a lot of old TNA shows, TNA Impact, stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Do they have a figure version of the NWA like heavyweight championship belt? And I looked online, and it came with this old Jeff Jarrett action figure, and it was like $40. I was like, yeah, whatever. Maybe sometime down the road. But then I'm looking around, and I was watching a video about Ric Flair, and I was like, you know what? Let's look at some Ric Flair elites. I could get a decent one in my collection because I don't really have a good one. So I stumbled across this one right here on eBay, and I'm covering up right there because he ended up coming with that same legit Toy Biz, I'm pretty sure it was Toy Biz, NWA Heavyweight Champion. So, not only do I have this Ric Flair, which is part of the 4 Horsemen 4-pack, and in my opinion, a very good Ric Flair Elite. So we do have that. I'll show it off real quick. But this really nice Ric Flair, kind of him in his heyday, which is what I wanted. But we also have this super, super pristine NWA Heavyweight Championship belt. That is so cool. Such an addition to my collection. I'm going to consider this my TNA belt for now because, NWA TNA, so I'm going to throw that on Dolph right there. You can barely see him, but right there. Of course, Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler is the heavyweight champion of TNA right now, but that is going to be the figures. I'm just so happy that I got this championship. That is so cool to have the NWA championship. So those are the figures. The next couple of things that I got here are going to be from Five Below. I went in there today to see if they had any WWE stuff. I went in there one time and they did, but I don't know. Long story, whatever. I'm going in there and I see they have these like little like dollhouse, teeny tiny like food accessory packs for $5. So this pack right here, which is the guac and roll stand, I guess you could call it. I picked this one up. It's got a lot of, food, whatever, but it's got like a soda, this brown bag right here that is to scale, some tacos. I figured these would be awesome accessories for my backstage area. Maybe not all of them, but for $5, even if it's just for a couple of them, that's worth it to me. So we did have this, but even cooler, we have this one as well, and this is going to be the kitchenette. So you can see there you have, and this is full plastic. You got like the little pots and pans, the microwave pizza, the oven. You got the cabinets, the microwave, little potted plants. This is awesome. So I wanted to make sure that I grabbed this. There's just a lot going on here. And, the kitchenette might not be able to go into my collection. I might keep this in box, but I just love having accessories for 6-inch action figures. So we do have this, and I'm not going to unbox these on the channel. I'll do it on my own time, but we do have those as well. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So a bunch of new figures, new belts, new accessories to add to the collection. Very excited to start off in this custom John Cena, and very happy once again to have this NWA Heavyweight Championship. I will leave it there, folks. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.